Hey guys, I'm out here playing around with the first gen a little bit, doing a couple videos, showing a couple things. We just did a startup video, which will be before this one. But I just thought I'd do a quick run over. I have done a bit of a run over on this truck, but I know a lot of you guys are new. I'll do a quick run over, and then when we have it at the shop, when I'm cleaning up some of the wiring and some of the plumbing and stuff that I didn't get finished, I'll do a little bit more in depth. But just to give you guys, I didn't get a bunch of stuff for you guys this week, so I wanted to do a little bit to, give you guys something to watch, I guess. So this is my first gen, and it's a 1991, I think. Let me look. Sad that I don't know. Oh, let's just look here. Yeah, it's a 91. So, not that the light's real good. It's got it is a manual valve body, 47 RH, two-wheel drive transmission. Truck is in really good shape for what it is. I do have an auxiliary rad, which is not hooked up anymore, and then the tranny cooler. The tranny cooler is going to be going underneath. I don't want it in the back anymore. And the auxiliary tranny or engine cooler, I don't need, so that'll be going away. Stacks, I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of stacks myself, but truck had them in there when I bought it, so yeah. So the truck is a 1991 two-wheel drive, which would be a D250 for D for two-wheel drive. It has a 12 valve, but a bit of a spin on a 12 valve. Obviously it's a P pump, but it's a 6.7 block sleeve down to a 5.9. It has a Hamilton stage 2 head. It's got Hamilton 165 valve springs. I think it's 165 valve spring. I'd have to look in the paperwork. It's been a while since I bought all the stuff for this. It has marine pistons in it, 5x18 injectors for now. It is fire ringed, adjustable timing gear, stage 4 camshaft. It has got Wagler forged rods in it. They're Molly Motorsports pistons that are in it. So it's not like a super crazy, like there's a lot of things that I could have done that I haven't done to the engine side of things. But it, would be considerable if you were paying to have this engine built. It would be a considerable bill. But I've been building this truck for a long time, just kind of getting it finally to where I want it, and give you guys some content, obviously. So the turbo setup is a S366 SXE over a S588 SXE, which is a bigger turbo than I really wanted, but the price was right, and that's what we got. So, and now it does have, it's a Steed manifold. It is gated, but it's gated on the bottom because it's originally designed for the turbos, a regular turbo setup. So if I do, I will need to plumb that in. I'm going to leave the gate on the bottom, I think, and I will monkey around with that. We'll see. At worst case scenario, I'll just buy a different manifold. It's got an aluminum rad in it. This is just a cheap aluminum rad off of Rock Auto, nothing special. This is the fan setup. There again, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that super well. It's kind of, I'll do another video on it, but it has a triple fan setup. This is one actually Andrew made up for his truck, and it wasn't enough cooling, so I scooped it off of him. It's got a 47 RH in it, like I said, manual valve body. It has a Dana 80 rear diff with disc brakes. It is a limited slip. The limited slip is wore out, so we're going to have to put a locker in it. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, hopefully. But I got, we got the shorty build on the go, and, I only have so much money to spend. It does have a intercooler out of a Power Stroke, the early Power Stroke. So like I think it was out of a 2000 or 2001 aluminum tank. Really, other than that, it's basically a stock truck. It has the Hydro Boost, which I just did a video on talking a little bit about. I will go into depth more on that either when I clean this one up, I'll go into it more, or the next one that I do. That's actually something I see I got to fix, but one of the two. I'm not just 100% sure when we'll get at that, but I want to drive this truck this summer a bit, because I still street drive the truck. I didn't last a couple years. I haven't, just because the truck hasn't been in shape to be able to do it. But it's basically all now. I just have to clean some stuff up. I want the heater fan's not working for some reason, so I'll have to fix that, which I'll do a video on. Yeah, other than that, it does need, I'm gonna have to do some tires on the rear. So these are the slicks that I run, which are ones that I got off of a friend of mine years ago. So we'll probably have to buy new slicks for it. These are the tires that I want to put underneath it, and that's going to involve a bunch of suspension and rear suspension mods. So that's what we're going to do this coming winter. I'll be doing a series on that. I'm not sure whether we're going to 4-link it or if we're going to leave it leaf sprung. That I haven't decided yet. I guess it depends on how much money I want to spend on it. I'd like to 4-link it, but at the same time, I'd like to, I want to do a couple other projects. So the longer it takes, and 2, the more it costs, shoves off other projects, obviously. Yeah, like I said, other than that, it's pretty much a stock truck, but the truck is in really good shape. It's almost, there's a little tiny bit of rust, but like the roof has like, the paint's burnt off like they usually are, but like this inside lip, like everything is really nice on this truck. It's in really nice shape. So, I was going to turn this into an all-out drag truck. The issue with it that I can't bring myself past is that the truck is in such nice shape, I don't want to cut it up. But it's one of those things where, you get a truck that is not nice, you spend a bunch of time fixing it. And if you get a truck that's really nice, you don't want to cut it up. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And like I said, it's one of those, I got lots of projects, but I'd like to get some stuff done to this. We got to get the shorty done, but I want to get the shorty done before we start working on this too much. But I probably will drive this a little bit, so I'll do some videos on driving it and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it on this one. Like I said, I wanted to throw a little bit of content out for you guys, and I know lots of you guys are new, so you probably haven't seen this truck. And when I get it out, I will, I'll do some videos of driving around and stuff. But I'm going to have to, definitely going to have to put some tires on it because these got no tread. Fronts are good, but the rears are gone. But they're not very wide tires. They're only like 7 inches wide. So they were literally a tire that I got. I needed tires on it so we could drive it around, and that was the tire we used. So definitely going to have to do something about that. Hopefully those ones sooner than later. But anyways, like, subscribe, hit me down in the comments. You got any comments, and we'll catch you on the next one.